Okay, Paladin matches up actually really well against a Rogue.
Yeah, I mean, because he has, I mean, especially with the way that this Rogue can spam out creatures. As the Argent Squires, we saw the Defias Ringleaders before. We saw a lot of fairly low-cost legendaries that get big, beefy guys on the battlefield, Karen, Black Knight, etc. Yeah, I mean, Paladin has a lot of tricks up its sleeve. You can always see things like the Wild Pyromancer equality combo. Consecrate is good at any time. I mean, he has a lot of options available to him. And look at that, as we say it, there's the Wild Pyromancer equality combo.
Exactly. The great thing about the Paladin is you can always clear the board. Like, you don't have to ever worry about that. Now, on top of that, you've got life gain, too. So those are two things that are perfect to play against this board control Rogue. That's
absolutely right. And Coin Defias Ringleader once again for our Rogue, so another very strong start. And yeah, let's see here. It looks like he drew into Tyrion on turn 1. Oh, wow, getting a Consecration, too. So he has multiple board clears here. I actually don't like playing Wild Pyromancer, to be honest.
I definitely not like playing Wild Pyromancer this turn.
I say take the 2 damage and throw a 1/1 out there and just see what happens.
Wow. But okay, so he's going to be playing it. There's going to be a really cost-effective trade here. With a 2/1 going into the Pyromancer. And
he could potentially backstab it as well if he wants to keep the extra damage. But he decides to save it and just does the 2 damage to the face.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably going to clear this board on turn 4, so there's really no need, to alleviate an extra 2 damage, maybe 4 damage. I mean, that's not a big deal to a Paladin, really.
Right, but I mean, that Wild Pyromancer is just so useful at later stages in this game.
Absolutely.
I don't see why you would have gotten rid of it right there.
Okay, but looks like RisingVirtue's got. He's got a lot of deadly poisons in there, so if he draws like an Assassin's Blade a little bit later, he could do something serious damage.
And he's got a Blade Flurry in there already in his hand. So I mean, that Deadly Poison Blade Flurry combo after you've done like 5 damage off of a dagger is really strong.
Okay, so he's gonna offer the True Silver. True Silver is one of the best weapons in the game.
Yes.
Heals you 2 every time you swing and does 4 damage.
Absolutely right. Argent Squire pops up because there's really nothing better to play at this stage. So, unfortunately for our Rogue, I guess I shouldn't say unfortunately quite yet. This deck does seem to like to have board presence from what I've seen so far, and it's pretty much going to have to rely entirely on spells after this.
So I want to point out the Molten Giant in the Paladin is definitely something that we've seen in the past, like in decks like Kayuki's deck.
All right, and he just decides to swing into the Argent Squire and consecrates, doing 2 damage to everything.
It's a really expensive turn, though. Swinging with your True Silver and using a Consecrate is not ideal for him, for sure.
Oh, and there's that Assassin's Blade. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
So just to tease this out to you guys, Assassin's Blade is a 3/4 weapon, and it seems pretty basic, but when you combo with Deadly Poison, which gives your weapon +2 attack, then another Deadly Poison, which gives your blade +2 attack.
4 swings to 7. He swings once. Oh, man.
It's been a couple interesting choices in plays, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, and Iron Beak comes out because it's not like it was going to be used for much else. And it looks like smiling on both sides right now, actually, from our players.
All right, so he's got to get taunted up. That weapon is very, very intimidating. So I think he's going to go ahead and backstep one of these 1 health units.
All right.
So removes both with the agent, and is he going to double?
Yeah. There we go. So 7 damage a turn coming from this weapon now.
So he's got lethal just purely from his weapon if there's no heal involved here.
That's right. And he can, because he can swing, Shadow Step, do 2 more damage with the SI7, and hit with 7 damage from the weapon. So that's crazy.
Okay, so he's got lay hands. He's got Tyrion too. So Paladin's still looking pretty good.
Oh, definitely. Quality comes out. Looks like he's just going to trade board. He has to, and there's the Molten Giant.
Okay, so he just needs 5 damage in this. Is there a Leroy draw in his future?
Let's see.
Oh, he's got Blade Flurry, right?
Yes.
Actually, he already has lethal.
Oh, yeah. All right,
so
well, there you go. It's just Karen. So he swings up to the top. There's the Blade Flurry, and that's it. Nice. GG. Rogue has won 2 games in a row.
Nice. I like that combo that he had there. Man, that's the dream, man.
I know, isn't it?
7 damage Assassin's Blade. Man.
And
that doesn't happen very often to me.
No. In fact, never to me.
Exactly.